Hello, friends. Welcome back to TalkTune English. My name is Jason, and today I have something very special for you. Let me ask you a quick question. Have you ever been in a situation where you knew some English words, but when it was time to actually speak, you froze? Maybe you thought, I know the vocabulary, but I don't know what real native speakers actually say in daily life. If that sounds familiar, you are not alone. The truth is this: learning long word lists or complicated grammar rules is not enough to speak confidently. What you really need are practical daily phrases, short, natural expressions that native speakers use all the time, phrases you can take and use immediately. And that's exactly what this video is about. In fact, I'm going to share with you 100 daily English phrases you must know. By the end of this video, you will have a powerful set of expressions that you can use at work, at school, while traveling, or just chatting with friends. So stay with me until the end, because I've organized these phrases in a way that will make them super easy to remember. And if you really want to improve your English fast, you'll want to master every single one. Before we begin, do me a quick favor. If you find videos like this helpful, hit the like button right now. It helps more learners around the world discover TalkTune English. And, of course, subscribe to the channel so you never miss future lessons. Now, let's jump in. Phrases 110. Greetings and everyday openers. We'll start with greetings and small talk, because these are the first phrases you'll need in almost any conversation. Phrase 1. How's it going? This is a super common way to ask someone how they are. Instead of always saying, how are you? Try how's it going? Example: Hey Sarah, how's it going? Pretty good. Thanks. Phrase 2. What's up? This is casual, often used with friends. It doesn't literally mean what is above you. It just means how are you, or what are you doing? Example: Hey John, what's up? Not much. Just relaxing. Phrase 3. Long time no see. This one is used when you haven't seen someone in a while. Example: Wow, Emily, long time no see. How have you been? Phrase 4. Good to see you. This is a warm, friendly greeting. You can use it after meeting someone, even if you just saw them yesterday. Example: Hey Alex, good to see you. Good to see you too. Phrase 5. How have you been? This is different from how are you, because it suggests some time has passed since you last spoke. Example: Hey Michael, how have you been? I've been great. Thanks for asking. Phrase 6. Nice to meet you. Always use this the first time you meet someone. It shows politeness. Example: Hi, I'm Jason. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Phrase 7. It's a pleasure to meet you. This is a little more formal. You might use it in business situations. Example: Good morning. I'm Mr. Lee. It's a pleasure to meet you. Phrase 8. How's everything? This is another friendly way of asking about someone's life. Example: Hey Karen, how's everything? Everything's good. Thanks. Phrase 9. Can't complain. This is a very natural response when someone asks, how are you? It means you're doing fine, not perfect, but you have nothing to complain about. Example: How are you? Can't complain. Phrase 10. Same old, same old. This means nothing has changed. Life is the same as usual. Example: How's work going? You know, same old, same old. Now, here's a quick challenge for you. Pause for a second and think about your last conversation in English. Did you use any of these greetings? If not, try to use one today, even if it's just in front of a mirror. The more you practice, the more natural it becomes. And don't forget, if you're learning something new already, give this video a like. It tells me to make more lessons like this one. All right, we've covered 10 essential greeting phrases, but greetings are just the beginning. After you say hello, you usually need to continue the conversation. That's where the next group of phrases comes in. Daily conversation builders. We'll cover phrases 11 to 20 short, simple expressions that keep conversations flowing and make you sound natural. So keep watching, because by the time we reach phrase 20, you'll already have a toolkit to start and maintain conversations confidently in English. Remember, greetings are only the beginning. If you want to connect with people, you need short, simple expressions that show you're listening, interested, and ready to respond. That's exactly what these next 10 phrases will do. So let's dive into phrases 11 to 20. Phrases 11-20. Conversation builders. Phrase 11. That sounds great. This is a positive response to an idea or suggestion. Example: do you want to grab lunch together? Sure. That sounds great. Phrase 12. I see. This shows you are listening and understanding. It's simple but powerful. Example: I had to cancel my trip because of the weather. I see. That makes sense. Phrase 13. Really? A short way to show surprise or interest. Example: I just got a new job. Really? Congratulations. Phrase 14. That's interesting. You can use this to keep a conversation going when someone tells you something new. Example: I grew up in a small village in Italy. Oh, that's interesting. Phrase 15. No way. This is informal. Used to show strong surprise, either positive or negative. Example: I met your favorite singer last week. No way. That's amazing. Phrase 16. Exactly. Use this when you strongly agree with someone. Example: it's better to study a little every day than cram at the last minute. Exactly. Phrase 17. That's true. This is another way to agree, but softer than exactly. Example: English is easier when you practice with friends. That's true. Phrase 18. I'm not sure. This phrase is polite when you don't know the answer or you're uncertain. Example: do you know what time the meeting starts? I'm not sure. Phrase 19. It depends. A very common and natural phrase when the answer changes depending on the situation. Example: do you like working from home? It depends. Sometimes I do, but sometimes I prefer the office. Phrase 20. I guess so. This means you agree, but not very strongly. Example: the weather will probably get colder tomorrow. Yeah, I guess so. Practice and connection. Now, let me ask you a question. Which of these 10 conversation builders do you think you'll use the most? Type your answer in the comments below. It's a great way to practice and connect with other learners. Here's the key point. Phrases like I see, that's interesting, and exactly are small, but they make your conversation smoother and more natural. Without them, conversations stop quickly. With them, you sound like someone who knows how to keep talking. And hey, if you're finding this lesson useful, don't forget to subscribe to TalkTune English. I upload videos that make English practical, simple, and fun, so you can actually use it in daily life. We'll cover phrases 21 to 30. Asking questions politely. These are expressions you'll use in shops, restaurants, workplaces, or even just with friends when you need details. We're going to focus on something you will absolutely need every single day. Asking questions politely. Think about it when you're in a store, at a restaurant, in class, or even just talking to a friend. You often need to ask for information or help. But if you don't know the right phrase, you might sound too direct or even rude without realizing it. So let's fix that right now with phrases 21 to 30. Phrases 21-30. Asking questions politely. Phrase 21. Could you help me? Please. This is a polite way to ask for help. Example. Excuse me. Could you help me? Please. I can't find the train station. Phrase 22. Do you know? A softer way to ask for information. Example. Do you know where the nearest ATM is? Phrase 23. Would you mind? This phrase is very polite, especially when asking someone to do something for you. Example. Would you mind opening the window? Phrase 24. Can you tell me? Another useful way to request information. Example. Can you tell me how to get to the airport? Phrase 25. I was wondering if. This phrase makes your question sound extra polite and careful. Example. I was wondering if you could send me the report by tomorrow. Phrase 26. Do you happen to know? This one is polite and slightly formal. Example. Do you happen to know when the movie starts? Phrase 27. Could you explain that? Please. Perfect for class or meetings when you don't understand something. Example. I didn't catch that. Could you explain that? Please. Phrase 28. Can I ask you a quick question? This shows respect for the other person's time. Example. Can I ask you a quick question? Where's the bathroom? Phrase 29. Is it okay if? Use this when you want to ask for permission in a friendly way. Example. Is it okay if I sit here? Phrase 30. Would it be possible to? This is polite and slightly formal, good for work or official situations. Example. Would it be possible to schedule the meeting for next week? Here's a little exercise for you. Choose two of these phrases and imagine you're in a cafe. Try to make a short dialogue in your head. For example, excuse me, could you help me? Please. Do you know if the Wi-Fi is free here? The more you practice using polite question forms, the more confident and natural you'll sound in English. And by the way, I'd love to hear from you. Which polite question phrase do you think is most useful in your daily life? Write it in the comments. Your answers can also help other learners see which phrases are most practical. If you're enjoying this video so far, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to TalkTune English. I upload clear, practical lessons every week, and subscribing makes sure you don't miss them. All right, so now you can start conversations, keep them flowing, and ask questions politely. That's powerful. But there's one more thing you'll need to do often: asking for clarification when you don't understand something. So far, we've covered greetings, conversation builders, and polite ways to ask questions. But here's the truth. Even if your English is strong, there will always be times when you don't understand something. Maybe someone speaks too quickly. Maybe they use a new word. Or maybe the background is noisy. And that's totally normal. Native speakers ask for clarification all the time. The key is knowing the right phrases to do it politely and naturally. So let's go through phrases 31 to 40. Phrases 31-40. Asking for clarification. Phrase 31. Sorry, I didn't catch that. This is a very common way to say you didn't understand. Example. Sorry, I didn't catch that. Could you repeat it? Phrase 32. Could you say that again? Please. Polite and direct. Example. Could you say that again? Please. The line was breaking up. Phrase 33. What do you mean? Use this when you want someone to explain more clearly. Example. What do you mean by tight schedule? Phrase 34. Could you speak more slowly? Perfect if someone is talking too fast. Example. Sorry. Could you speak more slowly? I'm still learning. Phrase 35. I'm not sure I understand. A polite way to ask for clarification. Example. I'm not sure I understand. Do you mean the report is late or finished? Phrase 36. Can you give me an example? Helpful when you want a clearer picture. Example. I don't know that word. Can you give me an example? Phrase 37. How do you spell that? Essential for names, places, or new vocabulary. Example. Your last name is Johansson. How do you spell that? Phrase 38. What does that mean? Direct but very common when learning. Example. You said deadline. Oh, what does that mean? Phrase 39. Could you write that down for me? Useful when something is difficult to remember or pronounce. Example. I'm sorry. Could you write that down for me? Phrase 40. Let me make sure I understand. This phrase is powerful in meetings or classes. You repeat back what you understood, so the other person can confirm. Example. Let me make sure I understand. You want me to finish the project by Friday, right? Here's a small challenge for you. Pick 2 of these clarification phrases and practice saying them out loud 3 times each. For example, sorry, I didn't catch that. Could you say that again? Please. Even just a few repetitions will make them feel more natural in real conversations. And remember, asking for clarification does not mean your English is weak. It means you are confident enough to keep the conversation clear. That's actually a sign of strength. If you agree, let me know in the comments. Which phrase do you think you'll use the most in your daily life? And if you haven't already, take a second to like this video and subscribe to TalkTune English. That way, you'll keep improving with me every week. By now, you can greet people, build conversations, ask polite questions, and clarify when you don't understand. That's already a huge step. But let me ask you something. What do people really want in a conversation? They want to know what you think and how you feel. That's how friendships grow. That's how colleagues connect. And that's how you show your personality in English. So in this part, we're going to learn 25 practical phrases that help you share opinions, express feelings, and react to others. These phrases will take you from just talking to really connecting. Let's start with phrases 41 to 50, expressing opinions and feelings. Phrases 41-50, expressing opinions and feelings. Phrase 41, I think that. Simple, clear, and powerful. Example, I think that English movies are a great way to practice listening. Phrase 42, in my opinion, slightly more formal, good for discussions. Example, in my opinion, online classes are very convenient. Phrase 43, from my point of view, another polite way to share your perspective. Example, from my point of view, teamwork makes projects easier. Phrase 44, as far as I'm concerned, used to show your personal opinion. Example, as far as I'm concerned, health is more important than money. Phrase 45, I believe that. Sounds confident and strong. Example, I believe that practice is the key to learning English. Phrase 46, I feel like. Often used for emotions or impressions. Example, I feel like today is going to be a good day. Phrase 47, I'm not a big fan of. A polite way to say you don't like something. Example, I'm not a big fan of spicy food. Phrase 48, I'm really into. The opposite of the last one, this shows strong interest. Example, I'm really into photography these days. Phrase 49, I'm not sure about that. This shows doubt in a polite way. Example, I'm not sure about that idea. Maybe we need more time. Phrase 50, that's just how I feel. A nice way to close your opinion. Example, that's just how I feel about working from home. Phrases 51-65, agreeing, disagreeing, and preferences. Now let's move into phrases 51 to 65. These will help you agree, disagree, and share your likes and dislikes naturally. Phrase 51, I agree with you. Simple and direct. Example, yes, I agree with you. Practice every day is important. Phrase 52. That's so true. A little more casual. Example. English is easier with friends. That's so true. Phrase 53. You're absolutely right. Stronger agreement. Example. You're absolutely right about starting early. Phrase 54. I couldn't agree more. Very strong agreement. Example. Learning phrases is better than just learning words. I couldn't agree more. Phrase 55. I'm with you on that. Friendly and casual. Example. I'm with you on that. Coffee is the best start to the day. Phrase 56. I see your point. But, great for polite disagreement. Example. I see your point, but I think grammar is also important. Phrase 57. I don't really agree. Polite way to disagree. Example. I don't really agree that movies are always the best way to learn. Phrase 58. I'm afraid I disagree. Slightly formal and polite. Example. I'm afraid I disagree with that idea. Phrase 59. Not necessarily. A soft disagreement. Example. Speaking fast doesn't always mean fluency. Not necessarily. Phrase 60. That's not always true. Another polite disagreement. Example. That's not always true. Some people learn faster with music. Phrase 61. I prefer. Useful for choices. Example. I prefer tea to coffee. Phrase 62. I'd rather. Another way to show preference. Example. I'd rather stay home than go out tonight. Phrase 63. I like both, but. Helpful when you want to show balance. Example. I like both reading and watching movies, but I learn more from reading. Phrase 64. I'm more into. Casual way to show stronger preference. Example. I'm more into sports than music. Phrase 65. It doesn't matter to me. Shows you have no strong preference. Example. Where do you want to eat? It doesn't matter to me. Now, let's practice together. Imagine your friend asks, do you like pizza or pasta? You could say, I like both, but I prefer pasta. Or imagine a coworker says, I think working late is the best way to finish a project. You could respond, I see your point, but I prefer working early in the morning. See how natural these phrases sound. They don't just show your English level. They show your personality. If you've learned something new in this section, hit the like button right now. And don't forget to subscribe to TalkTune English so you don't miss the rest of the 100 phrases. So far, you've learned how to greet people, build conversations, ask polite questions, clarify when you don't understand, and share your opinions. That's already an amazing foundation. Now let me ask you, how often do you need to ask someone to do something for you? Or maybe you want to offer help politely. It happens all the time in shops, at work, even at home. And right after that, we'll move into everyday social interaction phrases, the ones you need when you're thanking people, apologizing, or just being polite in daily life. Let's get started with phrases 66 to 75, making requests and offers. Phrases 66-75, making requests and offers. Phrase 66. Can you give me a hand? This is an informal way to ask for help. Example. Can you give me a hand with these boxes? Phrase 67. Could you do me a favor? A very polite request. Example. Could you do me a favor and check this email for me? Phrase 68. Would you mind if I... Polite way to ask for permission. Example. Would you mind if I borrowed your pen? Phrase 69. Do you think you could... Another soft, polite request. Example. Do you think you could send me the file today? Phrase 70. Is there any chance you could... Very polite, good for work or formal situations. Example. Is there any chance you could cover my shift tomorrow? Phrase 71. Let me help you. A natural way to offer help. Example, that looks heavy. Let me help you. Phrase 72. Do you want me to? A simple offer. Example, do you want me to call a taxi for you? Phrase 73. How about I? Good for suggesting help. Example, how about I explain it step by step? Phrase 74. Would you like me to? Polite way to offer. Example, would you like me to open the window? Phrase 75. I can do that for you. Clear and direct offer. Example, don't worry, I can do that for you. Phrases 76-85. Social interactions. Now, once you've asked for help or offered it, you also need phrases for polite social interactions. These are expressions you'll use many times every single day. Phrase 76. Thank you so much. Simple but powerful. Example, thank you so much for your help. Phrase 77. I really appreciate it. Stronger than thank you. Example, I really appreciate your support. Phrase 78. No problem. Casual way to respond to thank you. Example, thanks for helping me. No problem. Phrase 79. Don't mention it. Polite response to thank you. Example, thanks for the advice. Don't mention it. Phrase 80. Sorry about that. Useful for small mistakes. Example, sorry about that. I didn't mean to bump into you. Phrase 81. I didn't mean to. Good for apologizing. Example, I didn't mean to upset you. Phrase 82. Excuse me. Used to get attention politely. Example, excuse me. Do you know where the restroom is? Phrase 83. Pardon me. Polite way to ask someone to repeat. Example, pardon me. I didn't hear what you said. Phrase 84. After you. Polite when letting someone go first. Example, oh, after you. Please go ahead. Phrase 85. Have a good one. Casual way to say goodbye. Example, see you later. Have a good one. By now, you've learned how to start conversations. Keep them flowing. Ask politely. Clarify. Share your opinions. Make requests. Offer help. And use polite social interactions. That's already a complete toolbox. But here's the thing. Every conversation eventually needs to end. And ending politely is just as important as starting well. Whether you're leaving work, finishing a call, or saying goodbye to a friend, you want to sound natural, friendly, and confident. So let's dive into the last group, phrases 86 to 100. Phrases 86-95. Ending conversations politely. Phrase 86. It was nice talking to you. Use this when you finish a chat with someone. Example, I've got to go now. It was nice talking to you. Phrase 87. I should get going. A casual way to end a conversation. Example, well, I should get going. I'll see you soon. Phrase 88. I don't want to keep you. Polite when you think the other person is busy. Example, I don't want to keep you. Let's talk later. Phrase 89. I'll let you go. Common at the end of phone calls. Example, okay, I'll let you go. Talk soon. Phrase 90. Let's catch up soon. Good for ending while showing you want to talk again. Example, thanks for the chat. Let's catch up soon. Phrase 91. I'll talk to you later. Simple, casual, friendly. Example, all right, I'll talk to you later. Phrase 92. Let's stay in touch. Shows you want to keep contact. Example, it was great meeting you. Let's stay in touch. Phrase 93. We'll talk more about this another time. Good for unfinished conversations. Example, I have to run, but we'll talk more about this another time. Phrase 94. Thanks for your time. Polite and often used in professional settings. Example, Thanks for your time today. I really appreciate it. Phrase 95. I'll see you around. Casual way to end. Example. Take care. I'll see you around. Phrases 96-100. Saying goodbye naturally. Phrase 96. Take care. Polite, warm, and useful in almost any situation. Example. All right. Take care. See you soon. Phrase 97. See you later. Very common and casual. Example. Okay. See you later. Phrase 98. See you soon. Slightly warmer. Shows you expect to meet again soon. Example. Great talking with you. See you soon. Phrase 99. Talk to you soon. Common for ending phone or online conversations. Example. Okay. I'll send the file. Talk to you soon. Phrase 100. Have a great day. Simple, friendly, and always positive. Example. Thanks again for your help. Have a great day. Before we end, I want to hear from you. Which of these 100 phrases is your absolute favorite? Write it in the comments right now. Sharing it will help you remember it and inspire other learners too. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit like, subscribe to TalkTune English, and turn on notifications. That way, you'll never miss a lesson designed to make English simple, natural, and practical. I'm Jason, and I want to thank you for staying with me through this complete guide. Remember, learning English is not about being perfect. It's about practicing daily, step by step, and now, with these 100 phrases, you have everything you need to speak more confidently every single day. So keep practicing, keep speaking, and as always, have a great day.